he started it, might as well go ahead and tell him everything.
Well, it started the night before the wedding.
That's when she was murdered. Go ahead.
Well, Ned and I thought that the wedding would solve all of our problems. He and Dawn would be married, they'd be off on their honeymoon, and Decker would have all of the information. He'd bring it to you, and you would build the case against
Decker?
Wendy. Yes. He knew everything.
Decker knew about the affair.
Yes, and he also knew about my affair with Wendy. Blackmailing, the whole mess.
He was going to bring all of that stuff to you.
And then you were going to help put her away, and it was going to be legal, clean, and quiet, and Dawn would never have known about it.
So it turns out you didn't even need me involved. Somebody took care of it for you, huh?
That's not what we wanted.
No, it wasn't.
Never mind. Go on with your story.
Well, I was at Dawn's shower.
I went to my bachelor party, of course.
And Wendy tried to sabotage both.
Yeah, she jumped out of the cake like she was some kind of a hooker or something.
What did you do?
I had her thrown out.
Ned called me to tell me what had happened. And he had been drinking. Well, I mean, who wouldn't after everything that Wendy had done?
Well, I should say so. Wendy was one stiff cookie.
He flew into a rage. I was worried. I'm just saying how upset you were, how upset we both were.
Yeah, I mean, that's all she's saying. That's all she means. He was upset.
Go on.
Well, we wanted to finalize everything with Wendy. It was coming right down to the wire. We had to get as much evidence on her as we could. I mean, you remember that, don't you, Ned?
Yeah. We met and we went to Wendy's room.
Actually, I mean, no one was there. We broke in. See, I knew that she wouldn't have destroyed the only videotape. There had to be others. So we searched everywhere. Every drawer. I think I remember there was a suitcase. We went through that. I thought it might be there if she was going to leave. Ned went into the closets. He searched everything. Oh, after we went through the bed, mattress, everything. It was on the nightstand. There was the ledger. It's right there. I got Ned. And we went through it. Of course, there was the account, all of the monies that we had paid Wendy.
There was more. It also revealed the money that Wendy had been paying to Gloria and Clayton. It cinched the theory that they were involved with her.
She had told Ned that she was being blackmailed.
So, we got the information. Our plan was to get it to Decker first thing in the morning.
And we left the room.
What time was that?
Oh, I guess about 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what did you do?
Well, I went back to the hotel.
Anybody see you?
Well, the clerk at the desk.
You went up to your room.
Oh, yes, I collapsed. I didn't wake up until morning.
What did you do?
I went for a walk.
Alone?
Yes.
Did you walk down to the carousel?
No.
Where did you walk?
Around, I don't know.
Around. That means you could have walked around the docks down to the carousel, doesn't it?
Frisco, he just answered the question.
Well, he can answer it again. Where'd you walk?
Around. I didn't go to the carousel, I'm sure of that.
How did you get home?
I took a cab.
What kind of cab?
A yellow one.
2, 3 in the morning. It's easy to check out.
All right, look, I think that they answered all the questions you need. Can they go?
I'll let you go. But I'm putting them under your custody, Baldwin.
I don't care. I just want to get out of here.
I don't want anybody to leave Port Charles.
What's that supposed to mean? Are we suspects?
That's exactly what it means.
Tell me something, Frisco. Do I expect to see my face and Monica's face on the front page of the news tomorrow? Can we expect that?
I won't let any of this out to the press. Monica, you have my word. Colton, I don't know what
I can
just
say
tell me how this looks for Decker now. Better, worse?
It looks exactly the same. I can't do anything until the guy turns himself in. My hands are tied.
I'm just asking you how you feel personally. What do you think?
I'm still trying to piece all of this together.
Nothing. Look, we know that the ledger wasn't the only thing that was found in Wendy's room. There was the newspapers from Midville, right? What if somebody gets a hold of that? They read the article. They get a great idea. They reenact the murder. This time, Wendy is the victim. They use the same M.O., pointing the finger at Decker.
It sounds like an interesting theory, but I don't know.
It's a damn good theory. Come on. Wait. Look, I got 2 prime suspects for you.
Who is that?
Ned and Monica weren't the only 2 names in that ledger. Gloria and Clayton. I wouldn't put anything past that shyster.
Well, I wouldn't either, but I don't know how Gloria Shelby fits into this whole picture right now. It's a matter of...
I do.
This is a private conversation, Mr. Casey.
Well, you ought to keep your door closed.
What do you want?
Here's a little package of goodies for you. Compliments of Gloria Shelby. Come on, you gonna thank me for that? Hope you people down at Body Heat are a little more discreet about your clientele. Green Meadows is some swinging health spa.
Tapes.
Tapes. Hours and hours of viewing pleasure. With some old familiar, faces.
Have you looked at this stuff?
Yeah, I peeked. From what I saw, you can get yourself a conviction out of this. Murder one. Good luck.